often mention on the show how difficult it now is, of course, for the streaming giant Netflix. They've really gone all out to try and promote this latest, and they say, final series of The Crown. Over here in the United Kingdom, they've bought front page covers of listed magazines. Not that many people buy those nowadays. Who can afford? You get the picture. But, really, when you think about it, they've sent out people to try and promote that said brand. And what's interesting is their biggest people, the money that they've literally splashed out on, the two people that they should be assured to go out there and be ambassadors for their brand, do not want to be associated, or so it seems. But there's a bit of a twist involved, and as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, how are you? Nice to see you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome on and all brand new subscribers. I sometimes truly cannot believe the numbers that we have, and I am truly grateful, so thank you. And as I say, I love the fact that we get the feedback from what you've enjoyed and the comments and the memories. It is the memories, isn't it, that stir things, whether it be about, old movie stars, music, that sort of stuff. You think, oh yeah. Then when you think about that song, it's stuck in your head, isn't it, all day? Are you like that? What song's in your head today? You can tell me, just between you and I know. You do though, don't you? It doesn't have to be something you've heard on the radio or an ad, but for some reason you wake up with a song in your head. Or is that just me? Yes. Oh, it is just you. Is it? All right. What's in my head today? You'll Never Know, which was a big song from the 1940s, I believe. Originally sung by the film star Alice Faye, but the version I've got in my head for some reason is by Vera Lynn. I know, I don't know why. Is it subconscious? Why do you wake up with it? Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. As I say, Netflix have a problem, a big problem, there's no two ways about it. You see, the bigger problem is this, that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have cost them a lot of money. And as you can understand, they've stopped the Crown just ahead, of where it should be really, I guess, now into the more modern era. I've told you before, though, there's a bigger problem for Netflix and the Crown, because too many people would really just come out and say, that's not true if they carried on. They are possibly stopping at the right time, which is the culmination of the marriage of His Majesty the King and Queen Camilla, however tacky that's going to be portrayed on screen. But according to a very well-placed source, Meghan Markle would not be averse to the Meghan Markle story made by Netflix with her as an executive producer. I kid you not, as ever, we have to say allegedly. But the bottom line is that, Meghan feels that they've made quality product. And, when you think about it, it does look well, filmed, well crafted, colorized, all of that sort of stuff. They certainly do splash out on those locations, faking things like Windsor Castle and Buckingham Palace with the likes of huge green screens. So why would Meghan want her story told by Netflix? Well, according to that very well-placed source, what's interesting is she feels that if this came out as a movie, as a TV doco or whatever series, then people would understand what she's gone through, the rush, the drama, everything that she's done to reach this particular pivotal point in her life. So while people may say this didn't happen, she believes that if somebody was to document it, whether it be in a fictionalized drama or indeed, something similar to The Crown, no, she wouldn't be averse to it. The person who is averse to it is none other than the former royal known as Prince Harry. He naturally would have to feature in said story, and he feels, many people's belief, that he's been exploited enough by Netflix. But as you know, and Harry famously said, and this is really important to this story, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. And if, they can't come up with anything more substantial, then perhaps the Meghan Markle story, quite frankly, on Netflix, could be the next big money spinner, making sure at least that she gets paid. And no doubt Meghan will get to pick the frocks, the hair, and be executive producer. Remember, you heard it here first. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.